Ow. 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 Doesn't want me to get near it. That's pretty good. Hello, welcome to Night's Arcade. I'm Sleepless Night. We're in Greedfall, as of course you already know, because you've seen the thumbnail. And we are going to do another Nadaig fight. We're going to do a boss fight of a Nadaig. Now, unfortunately, there will be one... Well, I was going to say there'll be one Nadaig missing from this series. Technically, there will be two, because there is another Nadaig. An absolutely enormous one, but you only ever face that in one place, and it's part of the main storyline, so I can't show you that one. Because the whole point of me doing these videos on Greedfall was to avoid spoilers, so I've just been doing side quests, and there aren't that many that don't connect with the main storyline, so which is why we've done contracts and things like that. No, the one that I'm going to miss, unfortunately for you, is this one here, the Nadaig Meneimen. You're not going to see, because there are only 3 in the game. As far as I can see, there are only 3 of these in the game. I've defeated all 3 of them, and I defeated all 3 of them before I decided to make this series on the Nadaig. And because they were all part of the story, I haven't... They were all part of the story in some way. I didn't record that encounter. So, unfortunately, now you can read the notes here, you know, particularly vulnerable to poison, you know, if you ever want to face this thing yourself. So, you know, apologies for that. And also because this is... well, we'll get to that in a minute. So the one we're going to face today is this one, a Nadaig Meneimen. Flying wingedy thing, right? You can read the notes here, okay? It doesn't have any armor, and its body will be vulnerable to sharp attacks. You could even consider poisoning your weapon to heighten its injuries. Well, I don't have that ability because I never chose it, but it doesn't really matter. There it is. Now, if you've seen my arena, the other thing is if you've seen my arena videos, the last one, you'll have seen me face off against this thing, this particular one, already. But, you know, if you're only here to watch the boss fight videos, then you won't have seen that. So here is the Nadaig Meneimen, and what you really want for this, ideally, is a load of ammunition. I do have an absolute load of ammunition. Look in my bag here. So there you go, ammo. I have 335 rounds of ammo. Now, someone asked me the other day, it was possible to carry too much hoof fungus. So if there's a limit on the amount of, because hoof fungus is one of the key ingredients of this. You find iron ore all over the place. You can see how much of it I've got there. And you found hoof fungus in various places. I've explained this before because ammo is a really, really good thing. You really need to face off against these Nadaig. It isn't possible to carry too much hoof fungus because if you look... Oops. Let's have a look at the ingredients list here. And we go to hoof fungus, wherever it is, it's there. You'll see that it weighs absolutely nothing. So if you look there, there's the coin, says 1. Hoof fungus. Owned 6. And you're down the bottom right there of that box, it says it weighs absolutely nothing. So it isn't possible. I've certainly never got any, you know, overweight thing. So it's not possible to carry too much. So you do need ammo and swords for this thing. And the ammo is useful because this thing flies. So, you know, that's why you're going to need it. There it is. Ugly brute that it is. Isn't it? Where do we have to get to before we start this thing off? Oh, there it is, look. Doesn't seem to want to move. Whee! Okay. So, yeah, you know. Wield a bit of magic like that. And it's a good way to get his armor down, of course, as well. Oh, and this thing's attacks can really hurt. It is, I would have to say, easily the most vicious. It's the most difficult one to kill. Ow. 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 Doesn't want me to get near it, that's for sure. I do have some poison bomb. I wonder if one of those would work. Okay. So, you know, at this point, I've actually got quite a lot of stuff, and I am at the absolute maximum. Well, as high as I'm ever going to get in level in this game, because this will be the last video that I make, and very likely the last time I ever play Greedfall, so... Whee! But yeah, ammo, rounds in your gun, always a handy thing for this, since it flies up and above you and you can still hit it. Whee! If you do that. I can't remember where my stasis maneuver is. There it is. Whee! Ow. That stasis maneuver is quite handy. It can get you out of a sticky position and allow you to think straight. There we go. And there's a killing blow.
Ready to excite the crowd?
No, I've done exciting crowd, thanks.
I need to get going.
So there we go.
A pity.
See?
Well, come back again soon.
Will I? Probably not, though, eh? So there you go. That's the Nadaig Meneimen, and that was the very last video that I am going to be doing on the Nadaig. In fact, it's the very last video, other than an ultimate review, which I hope to get out. It'll be the very last video I ever do on Greedfall. For the simple reason that I have... I don't know what I'm going to make for videos, actually, for the rest of the week when you're watching this, because at the end of the week when you're watching this is the release of Outer World, the Outer Worlds. But I think it releases on a Friday, which means that I'm going to struggle to catch up with the videos. That's normally... I've made all my videos for the next week by Friday, usually. Anyway, that's beside the point. The point is, I don't really know what you're going to get for videos, because I have looked all over these maps and things to try to find something else that I can do to show you. And there is nothing. There is literally nothing else for me to do except the end game mission. I've done it once and then reloaded the save. So, I flicked onto it very briefly there, but I tried to get quickly off it so that you didn't see the various steps. And of course, this side mission, I only have 2 things left. You can see where the orange thing is, set up 2 camps in the region of Vedvildi. The reason is because there's a region of it that's locked off that I can't get to now. And it must have been tied at some point with a side quest that I didn't do, or perhaps the one of my companions that I lost about a third of the way into the game. It must have, I think. I did look online, actually, to see if there's a way to get to it, and I followed the steps that it showed, but there's just nothing available to me, so I can't do that. So that's it. I've literally done everything that I can. I've shown everything that I can show you of Greedfall without spoilers, which was the objective. And that's it. That's the last video. But you can follow me on Twitter at @knights_arcade to see what's coming up next. I mean, as I've just said, it'll be the Outer Worlds. What will be the rest of this week for little videos, I don't know. But I've got plenty of stuff I can show you. I'll make a video in something, fill in some stuff. Hopefully, there's a Red Dead Redemption 2 Ultimate Review coming up very, very soon. If I've really managed to steam on and get that done, it might be the next video that is released after this one. I don't know, but it'll certainly, from your perspective, be in the next week or 2, I hope. Because I'm working on it now, but it does take me a very long time to do those. If you like this video, or my other videos, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, and ring the notification bell. And you should get a notification every time I post new content. You can also comment if you've got anything to say. I like those comments, as long as you keep them relatively clean. But until next time, from Knights Arcade, this is Sleepless Night, saying nighty-night.